I decided to do a video today that's going to be kind of focusing on something that I've already done a little bit. I went online and just found a questionnaire thing, interesting questions to ask a girl. I want you to kind of see who I am, what kind of a person I am, because I do comment on a lot of things and people get really mad at me and comment a lot of mean things on my channel, saying that I'm fat, and I got one today that I was like never going to pass 50 subscribers, and it's just, I kind of laugh it off, and it's kind of something that I'm like, you don't really know me, so yeah, I'm a fat ass, but I mean, I'm a person and I have beliefs and opinions that people don't agree with. But maybe this will give anyone out there, something that they could relate to with me, or find my answers interesting or whatever. I don't know. But I guess let's start, and I'm just gonna try to answer all the questions pretty quickly. Hopefully it's not going to be a very long video. Okay, so what is something that most people learn only after it's too late? I think one of the things that people learn after it's too late is car accidents. You don't really... I was in a car accident in 2012, and I learned that if you go 70 miles an hour on a dirt road and don't pay attention while you're driving on that dirt road going 70, you probably are going to roll. And that, I think, is a big thing. A lot of people don't learn their lesson until they get in an accident, and then they're safer drivers afterwards. So I think driving and being in an accident, you don't learn anything until it's too late, because you think you're indestructible. I was 15 and I thought I was indestructible, and a lot of people, even up in their 30s, think they're indestructible and don't realize something until a tragedy or an accident, they get hurt, anything like that. If you could change 3 things about your country, what would you change? 1, I would change the government system. That's a pretty generic question, but to be more specific, I would get everybody that's in office right now and kind of shift it, because there's a lot of people that are very old, that are money hungry, that have been in the system forever, and they can choose what pay they make, everything. I would make it to where it would need to be changed out every couple of years, get new people in there. The people could vote who would be in office 100%, everybody has an opinion. And the second thing I would change is I would change the elections coming up. I don't really like any of the presidents that are in office. I would change how we do the presidency. That, I don't know if that's a word. How we do the elections and that situation. And the third thing I would change would probably be the way that celebrities get paid more for acting like doctors, acting like a teacher, people like that. I would change the way that we pay people. I would want teachers, doctors, even though doctors, they make good money, but they don't make millions like an actress would. I would change how America views, I guess, entertainment. I would make it to where entertainment is a side thing, not everybody glamorizes Miley Cyrus and Leonardo DiCaprio and all them. I would change it to where they would make less than a teacher, because a teacher makes jack crap for pay, and I'm going to be a social worker. That's currently my major, and I'm not going to make very much pay. So I just feel like people that do more for people and teach people to become actors and are teachers and firefighters and things, they should definitely be making more money than someone that's acting. Sure, I understand acting is a crazy busy schedule and you're constantly doing things, but in my opinion, being a teacher or being a firefighter or a police officer is much more important and harder of a job. That's just my opinion, though. What was one of the best days of your life? I would say, I don't know what would really be the best day of my life, but the best time of my life was when I was little and my family was all together. My mom, dad, all my siblings, all of us were at least in the same state. That was probably the best time of my life, even though there was a lot of crappy stuff happening and a lot of things and SRS and everything was involved, but it was still a really good time. But then I had really bad times, but just having us all together as a family. If you could trade 1 year of your life for $30,000, how many years would you trade in? $30,000 is a lot of freaking money, and that would be nice to have. But considering I'm only 19 years old, if I were to trade even 1 year of my life, I don't know if that would count to be like, would you lose that memory of that year? Would you completely be just non-existent? Would you go back in time? So if I took a year off my life, would I be 18? Or would I be 19, but an entire year of whatever age was just not there? I don't think I would do that. I just feel like everybody has bad times in their lives and good times in their lives, and if you were to take any portion of your life away and completely like erase that memory from your mind, it can mess you up psychologically. There could be something that happened in that year that you don't know what it is, but it's affecting you now, or it's just something that, I mean, everything happens for a reason, so I wouldn't want to change anything or erase anything, and I wouldn't be who I am today without every single year for the last 19 years that has happened to me. So, no, I wouldn't take $30,000 for like a year off of my life, even though that sounds nice. Would you rather have a very long 120 years comfortable but boring life, or live half as long but have an exciting life packed with adventure? A very long, comfortable but boring life at 120 years. I would not want to live to be 120. It doesn't say anything about healthy 120 years. It says comfortable, but you don't always have to be healthy to be comfortable. It's hard because 60 is such a young age now to die that I feel like that would be not fair for my kids, because I don't have any kids now, but I want kids in the future. But if I'm only 60 when I die, my kids are going to have kids, and my grandchildren aren't really going to be able to know me. It would be selfish of me to say I only want to live to 60 and die. But then it would be horrible to live to be 120. Like, who would want to live that long? Like, that's a long time. That's over a century. Like, that's really hard. I would rather, like, go in the middle between 120 and 60, like, right in that middle. But if I had to choose, I guess I would do 120. I mean, I would take not being able to go to the bathroom on my own or go to the bathroom at all on a toilet anymore over dying at 60, because that's just way too young. What skill or craft would you like to master? Skill or craft? I don't know. I mean, I assume playing the piano is a skill or a craft. I definitely would want to learn how to play the piano. But more than that, I would like to know, like, have a craft or like a skill to be able to make things out of old things, like DIY stuff. Like, take an old piece of furniture, like a dresser, and then change it into something completely different, or like renovate it, like something like that. That would be a really good skill or craft. That is something that everyone should be trained to do. I think like CPR and first aid. Those are two things that I believe everyone should have to take classes for. Besides food, water, medicine, or money, what would be the most helpful thing to airdrop to refugees of a war-torn country? They didn't say anything about clothes, I don't think. So clothes is a pretty important thing, but I also would want to drop like books, toys, crayons, coloring books, whatever, anything like that, something, board games, and like things like that to keep the children distracted and to kind of lighten up the horror that they're around. If you could slow down time, what would you do with that power? Obviously, like the more serious things, if I were to like see an accident, I would slow down things so that people wouldn't get hurt faster, but I would also slow down time to maybe make people think before they say something. If I could slow down their reaction and then they could think before they speak, that would be a good thing, because then I think a lot of people wouldn't get as hurt and a lot of feelings wouldn't be hurt as bad. What fact amazes you every time you think of it? I think the fact of like just human anatomy, especially even after you're dead, is very interesting to me. What common misconception do you hate to hear repeated as a fact? I think any misconception about mental illness and depression and suicide, how people perceive mental illness, it's just ridiculous, and people need to educate themselves. You have $1 million to make a viral video. What video do you make? Like, I have $1 million to put towards that viral video. Whew. I would do something weird. Maybe hire, like, first get a plane ticket, fly to California, and contact as many YouTubers as I can, pay them, whatever, and then just do like a huge video together with all these YouTubers that are like my favorite, like Shane Dawson and Trisha Paytas, Markiplier, all of them, get them all in like the same room and do like a weird video. I don't know, something weird. That would be what I would want to do. Why can't most people keep up with trends in music, fashion, tech as they get older? I think because they just don't care. I mean, as you get older, there's things that's more important, like family and friends and spending time with people that are important, not music or trends. Because, I mean, it doesn't really matter. That stuff just, it's not important, and it's kind of like irrelevant in the grand scheme of life. That's it. I answered all the questions, and it's a long video again. I don't know, my videos aren't really exciting or interesting actually at all, so I don't know how I have any subscribers, let alone 29, which is a lot for me. But according to this one chick, I'm never gonna get over 50, so my goal for like this summer is to get 50 subscribers, just because I want to prove her wrong, because that's just obnoxious to say that. I don't know, it's stupid. I guess I'm gonna stop talking now. I have something in the slow cooker, so I need to go check on that. Thank you so much for watching, and if I get to 50 subscribers by August, I might do something special out of it. And if you guys have any questions or any ideas for videos that you want me to do, let me know. I have a couple of videos I need to edit and put up, but I'm gonna wait a little bit for that. So, I guess that will be it. I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching again. Sorry for always saying and I'm gonna get the heck out of here because I need to go check that food. So, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.